everybody. Welcome to That Checks Out with Damon and Ted. As Damon likes me to read it, thank you for coming to That Checks Out with Damon and Ted.
You're not reading anything. I don't know that you can read.
Oh, really? I'm the one who has to read your phone every week. Stuff that makes me sound like some sort of child predator.
You are right. I don't know if I have one for you. I don't have one for you this week. So
Oh,
there you
no.
go. Yeah.
I can go back to the schoolyard?
My bad. I guess I don't have to buy my Girl Scout cookies third hand. It's all good.
Hey kids, I'll buy you booze at the liquor store if you go and buy Girl Scout cookies for me. How about that?
Right. Are you really taking a picture? Okay, we better slice some crap out of the way.
Get my hot side.
Yeah. That's your innards. It's quite warm in there. That's what I heard.
It'll tickle your innards. The
All right.
original tagline of Mountain Dew.
So we have no sponsor this week, which probably safe. Probably safe.
Oh, no.
Here-
Wait, I'm going to air quote this. We have to pay for this?
Yeah. Yeah. By we, do you mean not you
I air quoted it.
and somebody else? Yeah.
Your Honor, like a ruling? Ruling stands.
We're going to
Thank
let
you.
it stand. We're going to
We're
let it stand. We're going to let it go. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay, wait.
I was talking with a friend of mine this week.
All right, already fallacies in the story.
And he was talking about how he's an older gentleman. And he was talking about how he's just recently moved. Okay. And when he moved, he of course you find stuff that you're not
Right.
familiar you have. I mean, my rule is when we go to move, I told my wife, I said, we're going to go, did we touch this in the last 2 years? No.
What?
Then we're not taking it.
I guess you're
You know
not
what I mean?
taking your genitals.
Yeah, I was going to say, my wang is staying in Shanahan. All right. So I'm just saying, actually, we haven't touched it, but one of us is, it's become a staple.
At least
all
it's
right?
clean.
It's become
Is
a
that what
staple.
you're saying?
Right. That's what
Well,
I'm saying.
maybe. I don't.
So, but anyway, we were talking, and he actually found some letters and stuff that his dad wrote to like businesses where he was selling stuff. So it's like in his own handwriting and his own thoughts, following stuff. Oh. And I thought, well, that's kind of cool. Like if you found that stuff, you'd be like, oh, this is really neat, And but then he told me, he goes, so I read it, and he goes, then what do I do with it? And I go, well, you're right. He goes, it doesn't mean no good anymore. He goes, he has brothers and sisters, so he's sending it down the family chain to be like, hey, read this. It's dad's stuff, and then pass it down. Read this. It's dad's stuff. So I was like, that's cool. But that led me to ask him, I go, yeah, how long would you hold on to something? Now, he's held on to it this long.
So are you like telling him like that's like the card you get and you put it on your like mantle and you're like, well, it isn't past New Year's.
Right, yeah.
Do I keep the Christmas card?
Yeah. That's
I don't even remember these people.
Yeah.
Like I recognize the dude.
Yeah.
I don't recognize the women. Is that his first wife? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Are those original kids?
I don't know.
Are those store bought? I don't know what's happening.
Those kids, they appear to be from 5 different countries,
Now,
and they're not from 5
Would be
different countries.
worse is that if it goes to the lineage and all of a sudden he gets it back from like his youngest sibling.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we found these as dad stuff. You're like, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's a boomerang. I can't get rid of
What
it.
the hell, But no, but we were talking, and he goes, what good does it do me to hold on to it? And I said, so I went through this recently with one of my kids that has already moved out of the house. It has his own place, right? And I found a bunch of his trophies from when he was younger. Now, when you're 25 years old, your trophies from when you were younger are only 10 or 12 years old. This ain't like finding something from
I still
from
have
the
some in my
80s,
mom's
and
house.
I have some too. I understand, but my point is I tell him, I go, hey, I got a box of your trophies here. He looks at me and he goes, what do you want me to do with those? Okay. That was my statement.
Right.
My statement is, what do you want me to do with these? Okay, because I have garbage or you. So see, I have 2 roads.
Did you tell him or text him?
Huh? I told him.
See, I would have done it in a text. I have some of your trophies here, and then put the number 10. I'm like, what do you have? 10 trophies? No, 9.
Yeah.
I don't understand. You have 9 trophies? No, 8.
8. Yeah.
Just so you know, when I get to 1, I'm throwing them away.
Then you come back.
Like, when I get to 1, I'm throwing it away. 7.
Yep. So then when I come back, I'll be like 3. What happened to the other numbers? I need an answer. Okay. So
Yeah, I didn't tell you how fast I was counting.
Right.
I learned counting from Audio High Podcasting Studio.
But we were joking and we were talking, and I told him, I said, so my son's like, what do you want me to do with those? And I go, now that is legit, because like I have a report card from like, I don't know, 2nd or 3rd grade. Here's why I have it. First off, I'm a pack rat. Okay. But second off, my mother at the end of her life had Alzheimer's, and she found that. She put it away somewhere where it meant something to her, and she found it and she gave it to Don, and she said, hey, like this is important. So if even during the Alzheimer's, she realized that was important, I thought, I'm going to take this, right? Now, I can't think of a time anywhere in the rest of my life, which might be 2 minutes, might be 10 years, might be 20 years. I have no idea. When would I ever pull out my report card? Now, listen, am I going to apply at a job and be like, don't tell me you're not hiring because maybe you haven't seen my 2nd grade report card?
Mac, funniest thing ever, in 1 minute and 15 seconds, he just drops.
Yeah. Ooh, should have took the under.
Ooh, shouldn't even give. You put 2 minutes out in the universe. That's
First
on you.
off, I hope I don't die of a stroke because then it was preventable.
Okay,
Just no one called.
Yeah, well, no one's touching that.
Yeah.
We already talked about it. Okay, so we got good references. We like what you've done in the past. You did pretty well in the interview.
We're going to go a different route.
Ooh, shows here that you did not turn in your 3rd grade report card.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
everybody, I need you to put a post back on LinkedIn. We're hiring.
Yeah. But I'm just saying when they go, yeah, we're going a different route. And then you just, that's your ace in the hole. You slide it across the table.
I like to show you how good I was at square dancing.
Okay. I just want to show you.
Do-si-do, MFer.
Yeah. Hey, mofo. Do-si-do.
Yeah, show me the
mofo.
dough.
Yeah.
Because I can do-si-do.
But again, so whether it's like report cards, which in my instance it was, or trophies, like Brendan's not going to have a date over to his place and like lean against the mantel and be like, huh? You know what I mean?
I got a trophy.
Even though he's my kid, he's not going to do that.
I got a trophy at my mom's house says I was top student in French.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if you don't think,
Yeah. If you want to know what's
if you don't think,
yeah, I was going to say, yeah. But my
if
point
you don't
is,
think that makes the ladies dry, let me tell you.
yeah. Yeah.
I could sell it as deodorant.
Yeah. But my point is that there comes a point in time where, and I'm 49 years old.
Whoa.
Yeah. Weird. Shocker.
When did you become 49 years old?
After I was 48. Yeah. So,
Let me know when that is.
yeah. But my point is basic math makes Mac laugh. He finds nothing humorous at all. He's like, you know, that's basic math.
No, that guy's right.
And his guy's good.
That guy's math checks
Guy's
out.
good. Yeah.
That guy did it.
That checks out.
Chronological.
Yeah. He said the thing.
He set himself up for the thing and then said the thing.
Right. But any specific memoirs, I mean, when do you let go of them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because again, they do us no. I helped another buddy move last weekend. We emptied out his house, 3,200 square foot house. Okay. We take stuff over to his shop.
Oh, thank God I was busy that day.
Yeah. He's got a 10,000 square foot shop. We filled up half his shop with the stuff from his house. How does that happen mathematically?
Mhm.
And then even he goes, how did I live in my house? I go, dude, I don't know. But I said, we've made like 19 trips and I'm tired of looking at you. You know what I mean? So it's like, what are we doing? You know? But my point is it's like you hold on to everything nowadays. And so that's my whole statement was I was telling Nicole, I'm like, look, if we get to move, if we haven't touched it in 2 years.
Whoa, what's this if?
Yeah.
Don't break my heart.
It's
Don't
like,
go breaking
hold
my
on.
heart.
I've already reserved the rental truck for you, the U-Haul. It's like, this is a gift from
I
Wilson.
have already reserved 2 wacky inflatable tube man guys
Yeah.
that just flip birds.
Yeah.
Just flipping birds.
And you put them out while I'm loading the U-Haul,
Yeah.
so I just have to look at them. They're on
Yeah.
the sides of my
Yeah,
driveway.
your neighbors have been very generous.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know what's weird is they let me plug it in at their house, so you can't unplug it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'd be right across the street from you.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, again, just in looking back, when will that come in handy? You know, when
Yeah.
it does not. It does not come in handy whatsoever. And I don't even think that my kids would be like, you know what? I kind of want to go through Dad's stuff and see what his report card was like
Well, I mean,
in second grade.
you can tell that at some point that changed in our society where by the fact of how many storage unit facilities there are across the country. We didn't need that much storage back in the day because we didn't have that much and we didn't save that much. And now
Right.
it's like, well, I can't throw that out.
And you know what?
What if someone wants this half-open Superman collectible Life cereal box?
Yeah. I also though know that people that have those storage units, and it's like their mother passes, they go to sell the house, they take
Sorry, there was something on the board.
that was irking you, wasn't it?
Oh, I see. I didn't recognize it was a hair. I didn't recognize what it was.
Oh, it's a hair.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's what that is.
But I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh.
I can't believe you Rick Astley
Yes!
right out of a thought.
Yes, good. Let's move on.
Yeah.
No,
but,
you were like,
but there's people
Yeah.
know that like they've sold their parents' house. They
Oh,
took
you said
everything
people that
and
have
put
the
it in a storage
storage.
shed.
Yeah.
And it's like they didn't even go through it. They just have it. And it's like, now maybe if it's a painful memory, they don't want to go, they're not ready yet, whatever. But it's like, are you going to pay $110 a month for like a bunch of crap that you're not going to want later on to sit there?
Right.
Then if so, you can leave it at my house. I'll charge you $110 a month and I'll go through the shit. You'll never even know you had it.
Right.
I'll be like, you had some good stuff.
Yeah.
I already sold it on eBay.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you mean? These boxes were half empty when you brought them over.
Yeah. I was gonna say, well, they were
I
half,
was going to store full boxes. What am I?
Yeah.
An idiot?
yeah, these are half full now. They were half empty when they came over. So I'm just letting you know. But do you have anything like that? I mean, you have trophies. Do you put them on display at your house?
No, I took a picture of them last time I was at my mom's house. They're in a drawer.
Okay.
You know, in my old, like, here's what's weird. After maybe, we moved in that house in 89.
Yeah.
89, 86,
Long time ago.
89, somewhere in there. Moved in there when we were in middle school. So that'd be in the late 80s.
Yeah.
within the last 4 years or so, sometime after COVID, so sometime in the mid 2020s, we moved everything out of my room.
Oh yeah, your room got renovated.
Yeah, moved everything out of my room, and then because my room backed up to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So we took out and then we took the middle room out and turned 1.5 bedrooms because that middle bedroom was nothing.
Yeah.
You could fit a bed in there and maybe a
Master suite.
Yeah. We turned it into a master suite, right? So we put another bathroom and everything. So all of my stuff is weirdly in the room that was my parents' room growing up.
Yeah.
So that my bed, like not even like the rest of my, I say it's my bed. It was my grandfather's bed, so it's like a family heirloom now. So I just happened to have it when I was that age.
Right. That's what you used.
Right.
That's what we did at that age.
But the furniture wasn't the stuff I grew up with. But it's weird because some of my stuff is still in there, like a couple posters that were framed that I just never took with me.
Mm-hmm.
Some other things. So it's very weird. It's very weird that it's in the house I grew up in, but it's not in that room. The room that I grew up in that I remember is now my mom's room with a bathroom where my bed used to sit.
Yeah.
Is now her shower is.
Yeah.
It's very
Shitter's full.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So yeah, but there's also some stuff in the back of that. We had stuff in the back of the house, like which ironically I have to go there and clean up because she's having visitors. And last time, I don't remember if my mom was sick or whatever. My sister was in town with her youngest and found all that stuff. Like it was some comic books and toys and stuff like I had from the 80s. I mean, this is back when I was like 10.
Did you forget you had it?
No, I knew it was back there. It's just when they cleaned out the middle room, which is where all that stuff was,
it got moved.
just got moved in the back of my sister's room, which had it's converted garage. It's a very weird story. My house, my mom's house is weird. Yeah. But her daughter found that, and I was like, yeah, whatever you, go ahead.
Take it.
Reread it. Well, I was like, before you, you could probably have whatever you want, but just run it by me. First thing she finds is like a collector's one-of-a-kind, like thing. And I was like, yeah, that's got to stay, because that might have some money.
I was going to say, yeah. Hey, you know what? You can buy that from
How did
Uncle
you find
Ted.
the one thing that, right.
Would you like to buy that from Uncle Ted?
But, yeah, exactly. But, so I got to go there and clean it up because they just left. And I was like, oh, cool. So now I got to clean up for Mom's incoming guests because your daughter took all this stuff out of boxes and stuff, and I was like, good enough.
Yeah. Hey, I went through all this.
Grandma will clean it. She likes things clean. She'll get it.
She'll get it.
But yeah, it was basically like, it was a box full of Archie comics.
Yeah.
Whatever, take it. Don't care. Because I didn't take care of them when I was growing up. So they're not like bagged and boarded. They're not going to give me any money. They're just basically for free. Because when I had them, I just read them. Looking back now, I'm like, plus they were probably mass market billions and no one would have cared about it.
Right.
But I had some I should have taken more care of other comics. But yeah, so there's that. And then there's other trophies and stuff from, we had on Wednesdays, we would go to it was kind of like Boy Scouts, but it was for church. It was like a church club.
Nobody likes a bragger.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
well, here's the thing. Here's the story on that. The final year, I'd been in this from from birth until the year before I was going to finish it. Like there's you end of the program, you get this giant trophy.
Yeah.
The church was like, oh, we can't afford this anymore. We're really not going to do it. People are losing interest. There's not as many people in it.
Oh,
and
no.
I was like, okay. My parents were like, no, we're going to take you up to, I don't remember what it was. It was either like Shanahan or it was New Lenox. It was
they
somewhere.
bought you a trophy?
No, they were going to take me up there, and I was going to have to do the final year up there. And I was like, I don't think I understand.
We're good.
We don't really try really hard down here. Like I'm like the big fish in the small pond down here. I don't want to start all over again. I don't care. No, you have to get it. I don't care. Still have it. So that trophy, I don't think it's ever left the room. It ever sat in because I don't think it went in my bedroom. But they were so adamant. And finally, the church was thinking, actually, we might do one more year. And I was like, oh, thank God, he does answer prayers. Because I didn't want to on a Wednesday have to get off of school and drive 2 hours to go.
Dear baby Jesus, listen.
Dear baby Jesus.
We have to do this.
I don't want to memorize more of this book
to
tell it to strangers. Because you're supposed to do you had to do memorization and then crafts.
Oh, for sure.
Some other stuff.
For sure.
And I was like, and my crafts would be like, look, I made a popsicle stick by eating the popsicle off the stick. That was my craft.
Mine's got a joke on it.
Ooh. I don't think that would have flown up in the in the big burbs of Shanahan or New Lenox. Where I was like, no,
it's the devil, Bobby. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I think those are still there. It's weird.
But it's stuff. Again, when you hold it, it'll be a nice memory. But then what do you do with it afterwards?
Well, there's the thing. My dad collected
go.
movies, and he had all these VHS, which is now back in fashion. But we took them when we moved. We moved to our first house in Urbana, and we had them in the basement, and the basement flooded.
Yeah,
lost them all. Yeah. And some of them I think were family. So that was when I was like, stuff can go.
Right. Yeah.
And then to your point, though, when we moved into the house we're in now, I have all this stuff that has been in the basement since we moved. We probably moved it around the basement a few times, but no one's ever gone through it.
Right.
Basically, I keep going, when can we get a dumpster?
Right.
Well, I don't want to look crashy to the neighborhood. I don't care.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's when we move.
We can put it on the side of the house.
Yeah, when we move, there will be a.
We
there
can
will
put
be
it.
a dumpster.
We can put it in the cul-de-sac. Let everyone just dump it in. I don't care.
Right.
We gotta get this stuff out.
Yeah, that's not my dumpster. I don't know what you're talking about. That dumpster was there.
Don't go above the line though.
Yeah,
I understand the guy's gonna have to pay extra.
Yeah,
for that.
someone's gonna have to pay extra. I don't know.
Do not go above.
I don't know who it
line.
is. I don't know who it is, but he does not have that kind of money. I know that. So, but yeah. Anyway, I just kind of thought that was kind of a weird thing for like the mementos, and again to pull it out and be like, hey, you know what? I was an excellent bowler in 8th grade. And
Right.
I just want you to know that do you drive a forklift? I was a bowler in 8th grade, and I really feel like you should probably give me a shot. You know what I mean? I wasn't a quitter then.
Now
I'm not a quitter now.
I will tell you this.
Yeah.
The other day, I went down to the basement and I opened up the bucket of shirts
Yeah.
that I can now fit into, which thank God I have them because it's getting a little hard to find clothes that don't make me like, what is that guy dying?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm really sorry. You should eat a sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. Yeah.
So yeah, but some of them are like, ooh, I don't think this is gonna make it through a wash. Like I wore,
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
apparently wore the hell out of them back in there. Like, why did I keep this? But there's some that like literally like, did I ever wear this?
Yeah.
Did I get it when I was? You get those shirts when you're just transitioning the wrong way out of a size, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, this will look great. And you put it on, you're like, and I look like a potato.
Yeah.
So now I can get back into those. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. That's good though.
Yeah, no, I don't have a problem
But
with that.
clothing's
Yeah.
a little different. Clothing's a little different.
But it was like, because I always get that. Why'd you keep that? Well, you never know.
Yeah, you never.
Well, now you never know.
Yeah.
We made it.
So I thought we'd get some traction out of that. Only reason being is because when I started talking to him about it, I'm like, I'm going to ask Ted about this because realistically, I know you have a lot of I have a lot of mementos, but they're not going to mean anything past me. You know what I mean? So there's going to come a time where it's going to be like, I got to be honest with you. These trophies and stuff, they're not going to Florida. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? They're not. They don't need to go 1,200 miles with me to be thrown away.
The trophies and stuff. It's weird. Like the back of that same room, there's filing cabinets and other stuff of my dad's genealogy studies.
Yeah.
And it's not digital. Like we have other stuff that's on Ancestry.com or Family Tree, whatever it is on the internet. And that's easy.
Oh, yours is all paper.
You just type it. Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's paper, but it's not like cross-reference like it is on the internet. It's just like literally a folder of this person's name and all this stuff about it. I'm like, who's ever going to read this stuff? And what's weird, I pull that out in some things that'll be like newspaper, like school newspapers that when I was in the school newspaper,
Yeah.
like, because Marty wrote an article about me, like, hey, Ted came to school and wore a shirt today. Why would we keep that? Well, your name's in the paper. We made it up. It wasn't like the actual paper. It was the school news.
Yeah. We wanted to get a grade,
But
we made it up.
There were report cards and everything. Who's different uses? Well, the reason I'm cleaning up is that my mom's cousin is coming and wants to go through my dad's stuff and see what he has. I'm like, we almost threw that out 20 years ago. It's been sitting in filing cabinets for 20 years, but finally someone's going to come look at it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's worthwhile then.
that's a funny story. Hey, because we still have my mom's car.
I know.
Oh,
it's pissing me off. I know.
That triggers another memory. So we still have my mom's car. But anyway, she's like, hey, my cousin's coming. Is there if she borrows the car? I'm like, yeah, it's your car. You can do whatever you want with it. But so we're going to pick them up. It's the thing. The whole time, we're going to pick them up from the airport. Got the email today, Midway. Guess who doesn't live near Midway?
Yeah.
This guy.
Right.
So that was a fun, how do you do? Well, figured out. But the other day I'm driving in downtown Aurora. I'm driving home. And I'm like, I'm going to go a different way because it was kind of congested. I'm like, I'm going to go this other way. And here's the thing. I've lived in that area now for 20 years. I don't have it mapped because I don't go down there very much. And there's other parts. I just don't go down there. I kind of have it. I'm driving by and I was like, wow, that looks like our Equinox. Guess what it was?
It's been so long since you've seen it?
Yeah, no, I just forgot it. Like it was on the side of the guy's, the Shade Tree Mechanics garage.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that's where we were. Like I was just like, hey, that looks like the Equinox. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What are we doing with that?
Can I stop and get my cassette tapes
that
out
was
of
the
it?
thing. I was like, I was asked, well, can we stop and get the stuff out of it? Like, probably. We don't have the keys. You know what? If it was me, I would have just left it unlocked. We should go check. But yeah, just sit on and the thing is, what got me is like, I know I can't drive that car ever again because it's ruined.
Yeah.
But it was like a pristine car and it's shiny and like, oh look, that looks just like, that is.
Yeah. That is the one.
That is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks all great. Looks like you can just fire it right up. Guess what you can't do?
Yeah.
Fire it right up. Yeah. Just like I hadn't seen it. Oh my God. 3 months now?
That's crazy. That's
It
crazy.
was just so funny. Like, hey, there's the,
Yeah. See, but you need to replace that because you're still driving my car. So,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
okay.
that's-
Hey,
well,
make
I'm
sure
not-
they take care of it.
I'm not driving.
Yeah, make sure they take care of it while they're in town. Hey, so speaking of cars, okay, I'm
I'm listening.
driving to work and I see a Grand Am. Okay, so you don't see a Pontiac Grand Am really anymore, right? And it was a GT, and it looked like it just come off showroom floor. And then I started thinking to myself, GT. Remember when GT used to mean a lot for cars?
Yeah.
Okay, because there's no GT now.
No.
You know what I mean? There's not. I don't even know. Maybe Mustang. Do they still put GT on the side of it? They might.
I think they do.
I don't know. They
I think
might.
they do, yeah.
You know, but there's no other. And the real thought was, so GT stands for Grand Touring or Grand Turismo. Okay.
Right.
Isn't that exactly what you expected from a Ford Escort? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
when you're like,
yeah.
okay, so basically what you're telling me is if you went ahead and embroidered the letters GT on the headrest and threw some floor mats down, they had GT on them. This is quite the driving experience for this Ford Escort. You know what I mean? Because I had one of those.
Oh, I had an Escort.
Yeah.
I think everyone in our generation either had one or knew someone adjacent that had one.
But it's like, that makes it the ultimate driving experience, you know? And it's kind of like the whole thing where we laughed a couple weeks ago where we're like, hey, we thought quicksand would be more important. I thought GT would stick around.
Right.
And I thought someday it's like, hey, someday I'm going to have a GT. I'm just telling you right now, I'm going to have one of those. I wouldn't want, if you gave me one, I wouldn't want one.
Trans Am would still be the pinnacle of cars.
Well, it would be if they still made them. I would love to have a Trans Am. I'm a Trans Am guy. So the other three letters that I thought about instead of GT, GNX. I know you know what that means.
Yeah.
Okay. So GNX, Grand National Experimental.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically,
well, yeah, but you like slap that on a Regal, and suddenly you're like,
ooh, yeah, I don't know.
I'll pay back
That that floor mat added a lot of horsepower.
I'll put some more money in that guy.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is GT. So Gran Turismo, okay, even Grand Touring, Ford Escort, or an experimental Grand National.
Yeah.
I'll take the experimental. I don't need it to be a Grand Touring. I don't care. Give me the one that back in the day would dust Corvettes and Camaros. It was the fastest production car at that time. 86, 87. That was it. But I just started laughing because I really thought as I got older, I'm like, man, one day I'm going to have a GT. I'm going to have No, I'm not. I don't want a GT. I don't want anything that has a GT on it. And I don't even know, like even the like the Fast and the Furious cars, I don't even think they have those like as GTs. I don't think there's anything about that stuff. You know what I mean? Like I know that McLaren, I don't think they make anything that ends in GT. You know what I mean? I just thought it'd be a bigger deal. But I saw that car this morning and it was pristine. Probably a 93, 94. It looked like the guy kept it in the garage all the time. And I'm like, why did you go to that much trouble to save that car?
Right.
A red Pontiac Grand Am GT. 4-door.
Oh, get out.
4-door.
Why?
And I'm like, what were we salvaging? What were we like, someday that's going to be worth a lot of money, son. No, it ain't. My trophy for bowling is worth more money than that Grand Am GT.
Now, I currently have a hash.
Yeah.
Honda Accord Sport Hybrid. No one likes a bragger.
Right.
The guy at work yesterday, he's holding up his key. And from my brain for just a second was like, why does the guy have my key? But because I am observant and know like, oh, that guy has a Honda Accord Sport Hybrid.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, for a second there, I thought you had my key. And he's like, what do you mean? I pull out my keys. I'm like, same key.
Right.
And he's like, what kind of car do you have? I'm like, we park in the same parking lot, bro. I've driven past you. I have a Honda Accord Sport Hybrid. Just like, wait, that's what I have. Like, yeah. Like, what year is yours? 22. Just like it. Because you know what Honda does? Every 5 minutes, they change the body style. If it's the same body style, it's the same year. Otherwise, because I don't know if you've ever seen two CRTs. Is that what they CRVs? I don't think you've ever seen two CRVs next to each other. They're never the same.
Oh, yeah. Those were
never the
same.
Those
were weird cars.
But they, like every year. But like my Honda, when they had the 22 out, when the 23 came out, back end was different. 24 came out, front end was different. It's like, dude, how do you? It's not like we park in like a mall parking lot,
right? No,
there's 11 of us in this parking lot.
Well, and you should notice other. I hate to say
like
whenever you drive, you should notice.
I was gonna say whenever you buy a car, all of a sudden you notice 1,000 on the road that you never noticed before.
Right.
Like when I bought the Equinox, the previously mentioned aforementioned Equinox, I'm like, oh my god, there's a lot of Equinoxes on the car. Never recognized it before.
Yeah.
Suddenly it was like, so I'm everywhere.
But now you're talking about a guy that parks 8 spots away.
Yeah.
That
I
doesn't
literally
know your
get out of my car and go, hey, bro. And he's like, hey. I'm like, I know yours is silver and mine's black, but
ta-da. I don't know what to say. Hey, it's too bad his ain't black. You got a parts car over there. You can get whatever you need. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, under the hood, I got. Oh, then he's like, how many miles? Well, almost had the same amount of miles on it. And I was like, he's like, my battery went out recently. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, what? And I was like, your battery? He's like, yeah, the battery. I'm like, no. Like the $200.
You mean the one I can buy from Sam's?
Like the $150 one under the hood, or the $40,000 one under the car.
The $12,000.
He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I can't with you right now.
Yeah. Does he not know what he drives?
Do you know what the sign like when it goes? What that's driving off of? The giant battery under your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
No, he meant the one under the hood. Thank God. But I was just like, what are you talking? Like, I was like, do you know how effed you would be? If that battery went out,
Yeah. Hey, I get to buy this car again.
I might as well push it right behind the Equinox.
Yeah, I get to buy this car.
right there.
Hey, buddy, can you clear me a spot?
Yeah, can you push the Equinox forward a little bit? I gotta slide up.
They like to sit together. They used to do it in the driveway. Now
they're old pals.
They like to sit together. So, hey, let's do a couple fun facts.
Wow, we're just getting the fun facts.
Yeah, fun facts. You ready?
Never, but hit me.
If you lived in a basement your whole life, you would age a few nanoseconds longer than someone living in the second-story apartment.
Because of the distance?
This is due to the stronger gravity closer to the Earth, slowing time more. So time literally passes slightly faster upstairs in a building's top.
So those people that live in those penthouses up on the east side, they're just dying quicker.
They're going to die quicker.
Moving on up.
Yeah. And I'm dead.
my death. Yeah.
And I'm dead. But the other thing is like, I know, well, I lived at home with my parents. I lived in the basement.
Yeah.
And I don't mind being a basement dweller. It's always cooler down there. I mean, it's not bad. You know what I mean? Other than if you're in an old house like I grew up in, you hear everything that happens over your head.
Oh, you can live in a house the same age as mine. And
You still hear everything?
Oh, yeah. Well, if your family apparently puts on the cement shoes.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing? We're juggling cinder blocks, and we're not good.
I wonder, no one will be moving around. Everybody's in their seats. Literally, I'm like, why does this family not do anything? As soon as I go down to the basement to get on that treadmill or to practice my comedy or whatever.
Yeah.
Does a light go on?
Jumping jacks. Yeah. That's what it is. It's an on air. It's when you go in the basement, you shut the door.
Make noise.
Yeah.
Make noise.
Yeah.
Make noise.
Is that an applause sign? What are we doing? Everybody clap your hands, you know? So, but no, I didn't mind living in a basement, man.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it at all. I didn't realize that I was prolonging my life too. That's solid.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I'm probably.
we're probably tied up now.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's probably why I look so good for my age.
Yeah, that's got.
I'm 49.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Really? When did that
49. Yeah. Right after 48. So, Mac?
Call back.
No? Nothing? Max, is he okay? Should we check on him?
I don't know.
He's having
I'll send Jerry over to check on him.
He's having a say it. He's dead.
He's reading a comic book.
Yeah.
I mentioned comics earlier. He's like, oh, I got some of those.
You know what's weird with Mac? We got to walk over, put a mirror under his nose, and be like, he's still alive. We're good. It's all good. So, like in Richard Pryor moving, we're taking him.
I know where you're going.
Check the dog. We're taking him with us, son.
That's the theme of the episode, moving.
Yeah, that is great. Hey, speaking of moving.
Oh, fun fact too?
Fun fact. Yeah. What are we on? Number 2? Yeah, number 2. In 1988, long time ago.
Oh, that's when I moved into my house. It's about me?
When the 24, not at all.
It's about how I had to stay
It's about a guy named Denny.
For the furniture delivery, and I took a day off of school, and all I had was a small 7-inch TV that was black and white and a mattress, and they never showed up, and my parents were really upset. Like, I didn't take that decision. You're the one that told me I had to be here.
They come to the door, you're like, come back tomorrow. That way I get to miss school tomorrow, too.
Yeah, hey,
I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, guys, don't bring that.
Yeah.
I want to watch the one channel I get on here.
Yeah.
I gotta catch up on my soaps.
The Bozo Show. I was on there once.
Luke and Laura are getting really hot
Yeah,
and
that's
heavy.
what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. Days of Our Lives. I'll be right here if you need me. No, it says in 1988, when the 24/7 restaurant Denny's decided to close for Christmas.
Oh, they didn't have, they couldn't lock the doors.
Yeah. Many of its locations discovered they didn't have keys or locks, as they never used them. As a result, 700 out of the 1,221 restaurants needed new locks installed for the holiday.
I mean, you can see how that played out, though. Some people would have been like, right after Thanksgiving, oh, hey, let's plan for the Christmas. We're going to close. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Some people, the 24th, were like, oh, no.
Hey, turn a lock on your way out. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Or this better be important. Yeah, we were closing up for the night, realized there's not even a lock on this door.
Yeah.
Ooh, guess who's staying overnight? Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Click.
Merry Christmas. But 700 out of the 12, you know what I would have done if I was Denny's? I would have been like, we're just going to stay open.
Yeah, right.
It's cheaper to pay my people
Right.
than to bring out locksmiths on Christmas Eve.
Right. I mean,
Okay.
I would hope, I would hope they caught that ahead of time.
Yeah. But
Well,
still,
you think one store called and was like, should we call the others?
well, there's 521 stores apparently that were like, we're good. And they're like, shouldn't you tell?
Isn't that weird? I bet it probably was. I have to assume the more of them had locks, they just didn't know where the keys were at that point.
Oh, you're probably right.
Instead of like,
Yeah, 19 managers later.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Just-
like,
Yeah, hey guys, we're
Ooh.
installing these doors. You think at any point we're gonna need locks? Nah.
It's like the bridge guy. You just want one remote?
Right.
I just need one key.
Yeah.
I got one
Just
key.
one
That's
key.
it. Yeah. By the way, we're going to give it to the manager that's probably not going to work here 3 months
Yeah,
from
can we
now.
give it to Chucky Burnout over here?
Yeah.
That seems like a great idea.
Yeah. So, no, I just, when I read that, I thought, man, this is amazing. I honestly, as a business owner, would just be like, we're open. Why? It's cheaper for me to pay you to be here than it is for me to bring it is. And I got to be like, I work at a place where they close on major holidays, which I like, because in the industry I'm in, a lot of times they don't. They close what I do. I'm in service. But they don't close the other part of the dealership. So these guys, they don't get days off. You know what I mean? They get Sundays off. That's it. But where they're at, they're like, because honestly, we have, what do we have? 4th of July coming up, right? How many cars are you going to sell on 4th of July?
Right.
Most people aren't going, I'm going to the car dealership to buy a car. Okay. Now, some people that work their life away and that's their day off, they might want to. But I work at a place where they go, you know what? I'd rather have people have their family time than sit around here and wait for one guy to sell one car.
One guy.
You know what I mean? Because you're just not going to do that. Now, in Denny's instance here, I go, I think it's cheaper for me to pay 4 people to be here and see if anybody comes in.
To your point on that, when I worked at Country Fair Cinemas in that would have been Champaign, Illinois, off Madison University.
Mm-hmm.
Guy coming in a wheelchair. Not a problem with that. However, there was double door, single door. He went in the single door. Wouldn't open wide enough. Instead of backing out and going to one of the other 2 doors that are perfectly there, perfectly accessible, ADA compliant, he forces his way through the single door. Glass shatters. So, luckily, he wasn't injured in any way. Just gets through, clean all that up.
Wow.
Pays for his ticket, goes to his movie. This is a theater. I think it cost $1.50. $1.50.
Your door costs a lot more
It
than
was
that.
so important for him to get to that theater, right? To the point where he didn't even care that he probably still has glass all over him. You know, he's probably knocking it off into his popcorn.
Right.
What do you need, Boucher? 3 in a row. Trifecta. Still living.
You've been called out.
Still alive.
Yeah.
Bring some of that pork. Anyway,
Yeah.
by the time he got out of that picture, 2 hours roughly later, I had it fixed. Not boarded up. Not like, taped up some like $3 million cups.
New glass.
But new glass. Put it back in there. Son of a bitch tried to go back through that door. And I was like, no. You're going through those doors.
Right.
If I have to pick up your chair myself and throw you out those doors, you're going out those doors. Oh, what are you, an idiot?
Yeah.
You went, and it was. This is not making fun of someone who is mentally challenged. This person just had a physical, disability that could not. They were like,
He's able to make good decisions.
He knows what he was doing.
Yeah, he's able to make good decisions.
But he was not making a good decision that day.
Right.
Literally, we had story for that. Like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But still, now if that happened at every one of your places, guess what your boss would do? They would go. They would make sure all the doors are double doors. You know what I mean? They would never.
Right. Well,
they would just switch it up
because it was a $1.50 house. It was probably been there since
right
the '60s at the earliest,
right,
or the latest. I mean, so it wasn't. They didn't at that point. Were like, oh, people, aren't average or aren't like regularly physically capable. Screw them. You know what I mean? That's how they built things back in the day. Oh,
yeah.
You want a ramp on a curb? Nah. You want doors that open up automatically? What is it? Star Trek? Get out.
You don't need to see a movie then. It's all good. You don't need to see a movie. Yeah.
Oh, you want a push bar on your doors? What are you? Some kind of wuss?
But still, I guarantee there's 521 store managers who went, shh. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Hey, should we tell? It's like when you get the surprise visit from corporate.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna head back we're gonna head out now. And it's immediately the phone tree lines up. Hey, they did this with us. So you're probably gonna see him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, we were so surprised you came. It's the first person that always gets screwed. Yeah, they got us first. So if it were me, I'd be like, I'm not telling anyone. I did that. I got mystery shopped and I didn't. They were like, you can't tell we're here. And I'm like, so I can't tell. You're saying that my boss's boss just told me that I can't say you're here. Yeah. No problem. No problem, boss.
Yeah. Gotcha.
3 weeks later, I get a call. So you knew that they were in town? Yeah. Why didn't you tell me? Oh, because your boss told me not to. Guess what? I respect the hierarchy.
By the way, I heard he failed miserably.
Well, later on, when that guy visited, he was like going like, oh, I don't kind of like this. He's like, by the way, just so you know, I was the guy that didn't narc on your mystery shopper. Oh, that was you? Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
And then he walked out, and I was like,
right.
That's why I didn't do it.
Right.
It was all about me, jerk.
So, third.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, fun facts.
Roman merchant.
Is it the next day yet? Feels like it.
Feels like it. Who sold fake jewels to the Empress was sentenced to face a lion in the arena. However, when the gates opened, a chicken walked out instead, and the emperor proclaimed, this is a quote, he practiced deceit, and when it was practiced on, and then it was practiced on him. She allowed the jeweler to go home. Okay, here's the deal. You know that jeweler died inside, and he definitely sharted.
Oh,
he
sure.
He shat his pants.
Yeah.
Often.
But it was the original C block.
Yeah. But you know what's weird is
what they didn't check is like that his buddy is just like literally hanging off in the wings. All right, when the cake goes up, throw the chicken. Throw chicken. Wait, you think it's gonna work? I don't know if it's gonna work. We gotta try something.
But you know how awful it's got to be when you're in the middle. You're on your hands and knees crying. You've crapped your pants, and then they roll a chicken out, and you're like, ah. By the way, this Empress, she sounds like she's got quite the sense of humor.
Yeah, gotcha.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey,
can I get a change of pants? No,
not at all. Are those Damon's pants?
Yeah.
It's callback. Callback, everybody. By the way, my pants have made it around quite a bit over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. They have to make it quite around.
Yeah. They're not even. They're just. It's like Hands Across America. Everybody's just holding some of the leg. Are you holding a leg? What do you? I don't.
What
I
are
really
you?
don't
The
know.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Whose are these, Damon's? I'll pass.
Oh my God. Oh no. I'm gonna pass.
You just passing those down to your kids?
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
Why are there so many pockets in them? He has are all his pants cargo? All of them? All right.
Chuck, where are my pants? You kept giving them away, Ted.
Yeah, I don't know. First off, I can only fit one pair in the dryer. Okay. So
Boom, boom. Why is the dryer overloaded?
Why is the dryer moving? Your pants are in there.
Yeah,
Just relax.
You got like a big blanket in there? No, just your pants.
Yeah.
Oh.
So in January 1998, this is awesome. Wait till you hear this. A couple from Louisiana took a vacation to Australia. Okay. It sounds like a great trip. Australia seems really cool, other than I think every animal there
everything
can kill
there
you.
wants to kill you.
Can kill you, right? It says, while they were scuba diving, the boat accidentally left without them. Now, next sentence is classic.
Yeah.
The tour company only realized their absence 2 days later. Unfortunately, the couple was never located.
They didn't have one of those diver down flags? Nothing?
Okay, but not even diver down. You took roll call.
Right.
2 days?
Did you?
2 days after?
Yeah.
You went, wait a minute. Now we went out.
Doesn't feel.
So we went out with 6 people. We came back with 4.
No, you know what it is.
They're
going out for a new trip, and they're like, where are those tanks?
Yeah. That's what it is. They're taking inventory.
Yeah.
Who walked off with their tanks?
Hey, guys, I think we were robbed.
I think someone stole
We're
something.
missing tanks and some scuba. Oh, no.
Whose pants are these?
Ner.
Ermagad. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone leave any kind of breadcrumbs or anything? Do you guys remember where they were at? No, man. I was all focused on getting home.
Well, we went out that way. What do you mean that way? Maybe it's that way. Maybe it's that way.
I mean, they signed the anything in Australia can kill you thing, so I think we're good, right?
Yeah. Let's just say they got killed by a kangaroo right before they got on the boat. Let's just. Where's the bodies? I don't know. You know, they went in the water. Kangaroos will drown you. You know, kangaroos will drown you. They want you to come in the water. They're inviting you.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Dr. Nick. Where are the bodies? Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Yeah. But my whole point is like you didn't take roll call, and you're probably right. They're looking for their gear. It's time to go the next tour out, and they're like, we are missing scuba tanks.
Hey, Tony, check out the gear for the 4 o'clock today. I don't know why you'd go out at 4 o'clock for the 11 o'clock today. Okay. Hey guys, we're missing a lot of tanks. Actually, the exact number of the people we took. I think we're hiring because I just quit.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, you know we're hiring. Where are you getting deported to? I don't know, but we're hiring.
Yeah, I don't care
hiring.
where it is.
Yeah,
it's not somewhere there's not extradition.
Then that just seems like an odd time frame. Like to get back to shore and be like, wait a minute, and then you're on a boat. I don't know what kind of boat you're on. You're just scuba diving. You're not on a yacht.
What kind of boat you're on where you're not like, okay, let's make sure everyone's off. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
All right. So I helped 7 people on the boat.
Yeah.
I helped 4 people off.
Ooh.
Did we have another boat come by?
Did I get on the boat 3 times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were there 2 boats?
Yeah. So, but
did we make another stop?
Again, like that would be
2 days.
That would be an awful way to die.
Yeah.
It's awful.
They're coming back, right? Yeah. Keep treading.
Yeah.
They're coming back, right?
Yeah. Was that the boat?
Guys?
All right.
Oh yeah. They're down, and all of a sudden, like it goes from being shadowed to all of a sudden really sunny. What was that causing that shadow? It couldn't have been the boat, right?
It was the boat,
right?
I think it was the boat.
It couldn't have been the boat.
Yeah.
The boat's still here, right?
Then they see more shadows.
Yeah.
It's like those shadows moving?
There's no other shadow up there. Well, there's those really small, circly ones. Oh, no.
Yeah. The ones with the fins, they're leaving shadows. All right. I have a 5th fun fact today.
Before you go to the 5th fun fact, I have breaking news.
What's that?
I have heard from Jerry.
Jerry's okay?
Jerry's alive.
Jerry's alive.
No more
pour one back in.
Yeah, no more details.
Pour one back in.
I wasted one out on the street for you, Jerry.
Yeah, that's bad.
I mean, I really was going to do it when we left, but whatever.
Yeah.
Jerry's alive.
So here's the 5th fun fact, only because I had to add it late. NASA had to rename the sizes of the apparatus used for male astronauts to urinate, changing the labels from small, medium, and large to get this. Large, gigantic, and humongous.
Because no one wanted to use a small.
This change was implemented because no one was willing to pick their true size. Okay, listen, you might as well just give me the Magnum suit and a bag of rubber bands. If you don't mind, I'll have my grandma take it in. I mean, what are you gonna do? But to honestly, you're going to space.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you. You can be like, adequate. Because I'm an astronaut.
Well, I want the tightest thing to my junk. Because otherwise, it's going to float out.
Right? Yeah.
Did you pick gigantic again? We know you're a large. You're a NASA large. We all know what that means.
You're a NASA. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
You're a DMV 4.
Yeah.
And you're a NASA large.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I got. But a 4, is that not? Well, that's like a 2 in real life.
Yeah. Depends on the DMV.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, really depends on the DMV. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So, but for you to go in and be like, listen, I'm already going to space. I'm going somewhere where nobody else goes. But I got a small wing.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I got an adequate wing.
Yeah.
No, you got a NASA small.
Yeah.
It's right here. It says right on the side.
What's a NASA large?
Small.
It's a NASA large.
Now?
Yeah. It's a NASA large. So you know what's great?
Hey, I got some news for you. We got no larges to put on the thing, and a lot of piss flying around the space shuttle.
I'm gonna go home and be like, "Hey, Duke, we're playing Spaceman. I'm a NASA large."
What's going on? Well, everyone took larges and clearly didn't fit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're just in there. You just hear like a lot of smacking around the walls.
And all the instruments are just coated in piss.
Right.
You're like, okay,
guys,
look,
guys, what do we got to do? Gonna name them largest?
Yeah,
whatever.
We'll call them large. We'll call them large. Hey, you know what?
We'll call them large, gigantic, and no effing way. Any one of you takes no effing way.
I was in the pool. I was in orbit. Okay, I was in orbit
up there.
Yeah. I don't know what you guys think about that. It is cold.
It is negative cold up there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was in orbit. Okay,
that's
way different.
That's classic dude though.
It really is. It really is. What do you got in a Magnum, sir? That we have small, medium, and large. I'm gonna go with the large.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, you know why? It's 10 cents more.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get the large. So
hey, Starbucks, which one is the large?
Yeah,
is it Grande?
I'm gonna have the Vente.
Is it Vente? Is it Grande? Is it Trente? What are we doing?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Trent's over there going, yeah, it's Trent.
Yeah, it's Trent.
It's Trent, mofo. That's what it is. Yeah. But yeah, nobody's willing to pick their real size. So NASA, and that's the world we live in. You're all ashamed. We'll just change the names.
Right.
We'll just change the names.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. Why? You're freaking astronauts, bro.
Also, if they line them all up, you're still taking the one on the left.
Yeah. Yeah. First off, which one does she want to be with? She does not want a NASA large.
Well, yeah. Okay. Hey, you were an astronaut, right? Yeah. Did you have like a cool nickname or anything? Yeah, NASA large. Well, that sounds pretty cool. And his buddies at the other table like, yeah, you're gonna find out.
Yeah. You've been to outer space, but orbit.
Oh yeah, he calls himself NASA large. We call him disappointment.
Yeah. we call him what is it? What's Elon's rocket?
Oh, SpaceX.
Yeah, SpaceX adequate. Yeah, that's a SpaceX adequate. That's all it is. So, all right. Now, instead of going in strange stories, I have some weird.
Wait.
Strange stories.
No, we're not doing it. I have some weird laws. Okay, and these weird laws, they're all over the place. I'm going to start the first one. Now, you've never been. Have you been over to France, or have you been to other countries? Or
no, I have not been off the continent. I've been in other countries, not off the continent.
But not off the continent. Same here. I've been to Canada, but I've never been to anywhere.
I've been in the U.S. territories in the both oceans. I've been in the Virgin Islands and Hawaii, but never in another country off the continent.
Okay, all right. So, no high heels at historic sites in Greece.
It's probably because it damaged the.
Yeah, so they're banned to protect ancient monuments. Now, the monuments are they talking? They must be talking about roads then too, because I mean, realistically, you're not climbing on monuments.
Yeah, but if you're at the Colosseum, there might be stuff like that, or the Parthenon if you're walking around the base of that. But here's the thing, it drives me nuts when I hear like, oh, tourists have broken the statue that has been around for 2,000 years. Like,
why are they that close?
Why are you doing it?
Yeah, why are they that close?
Don't touch it.
Yeah,
where we gotten to the point where like, oh, that thing that in generations, hundreds of years have been like, oh, I'm gonna touch it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pet that dog.
It's like watching the Griswolds go to Stonehenge.
Yeah,
it's kind of the same thing when he backs up. Okay, the second one, I think you'd like to. If we went together, I think you'd be really appreciative. Must wear Speedos in French public pools. Loose-fitting swim trunks are prohibited.
I'm going to need a NASA large.
So, in case you just caught up with us, that's a SpaceX adequate. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I assume
On the conversion
I
chart.
assume it'll look bigger than NASA large.
I was going to say, yeah, it's going to look a lot bigger.
Yeah, except at the back end a bit.
But could you imagine? So you're on vacation.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, cool. And you're like, I got to wear this to go. Well, first, I'm not going to a public pool.
Right.
It's not going to happen. Okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? You'll thank me later.
Yeah.
Because if I walked up and went, who's ready to swim?
Ta-da!
Yeah. I don't think anybody else is ready. I know you're not going to eat.
Look at my banana hammock. I think you forgot the banana.
Look at my Tic Tac hammock. I don't think you need a hammock for those, buddy. I'm not sure. You know what? I don't think anybody's ever had just a sack of Tic Tacs and been like, "Hey, by the way, you do sidle." You know when you it is illegal to chew gum in Singapore. Now get this in the quotes. Unless medical, this law aims to prevent littering. Is there medical gum? And maybe there is in Singapore.
Nicotine gum, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, how is that medical? I mean, like they don't prescribe that. You just go buy it.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I will say in Mackenbach, Japan, there's like no garbage cans anywhere, but it's clean. Like people just put garbage in bags or their pockets or wherever.
Well, because they respect and care about where they live. And if
this sounds like a false.
I was gonna say,
what are you talking about?
Okay, if that's not foreign, I don't know. I don't know what is.
What are you talking about?
All right. All right, you ready for this one?
Is that how it works in Poland?
Yeah.
I know someone I can call.
I don't know. Well, long distance because you're hiring. So
yeah, because clearly they're there by this point.
Right. Yeah. It is illegal to forget your wife's birthday in Samoa. And it says consequences can extend beyond the silent treatment.
But can you forget it in Caramel Delight?
Yeah. I'm just going to have to tag along. That's all. Let's just tag along.
I just want a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
I don't understand this do-si do.
Yeah. So, first off, if I eat a box of Samoas, I'm going to forget a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So, I will remember at the end how much I hate myself for eating an entire box of Samoas.
I remember telling that guy, yeah, I'll come back with these.
Yeah.
Give me your money. I'll come back.
Right.
Meow, meow.
All right. This one's kind of crazy. You must let anyone use your toilet in Scotland. This is based on old Scottish common law regarding hospitality.
Interesting.
Okay. I'm telling you right now, normally I am a home court guy.
Yeah. Number one and number two. What did you eat?
Yeah.
How long did you eat it? Are you allergic to any of that?
You know what's weird? If you're in Scotland, do they have Taco Tuesday? Because, I mean, you might be okay.
No,
You
they
never know.
have haggis every day. What, like, are you allergic to any of that? Does any of it go through you like dairy goes through me?
Right.
You hesitated too long.
You know what I hand him the brush and the plunger, and I go, when you're done, clean up. That's what I do. So, are we getting close? No, that must be short like the other one. That must be short.
Yeah, that was a NASA large.
You have to describe. Yeah. It's a very adequate ending. It was very adequate. Okay. It is illegal to reincarnate without government permission in China.
How dare they?
This applies to Tibetan Buddhist monks. So they walk up on the
That's how
side.
they get you.
They walk up on the side of the hill. They're like, "Listen, did they say it was okay to reincarnate? No. Okay.
You got to tell me if you're a cop.
Would a cop do this? Are you reincarnating?
Yeah. Would a cop just die so you can bring him back to life?
Wait a minute.
This feels like a trap. You got to tell me. He's dead. He can't tell you anything. He's got to tell me. It's the rules.
This one's at home. You ready? Cannot drive blindfolded in Alabama. This is an actual law.
We know all these laws happen because someone did it. Well, it wasn't against the law. Well, it's going to be now. Way to go. Way to go, Earl.
Yeah. How many people had to do that, though? You realize, like, by the third or fourth car, they're like, do we need to make a law?
Yeah. They just keep. I mean, can we get them on anything?
I mean,
we don't have a.
We're in Alabama. I'm sure they're all related.
Loophole.
Okay.
We have to close this loophole.
Hey, no peeing while standing.
Can't see Alabama. Nope. No peeing while
Not at all. Not at all. No peeing while standing in Switzerland.
Wait.
Now get this.
Wait.
Potentially, depending on the
what?
building. It's potentially depending on the building. This is considered noise pollution in some apartment buildings after 10 p.m.
Oh, so it's your basement.
Yeah. Hey, listen. There's no way. I'm sleeping.
I'm sleeping down here.
You can't piss now. Go outside. Go outside.
What does the standing
But
have to do?
standing, I don't know. But
Does that
farther?
Mean, does that
farther
mean,
for it to fall?
Does that mean you can't have a real good, number two while you're up there? Like the one they're like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey,
Butts on the seats.
No.
I don't understand.
you can't stand to pee. You can't moan and you crap. Those are the rules.
But what I like is it's like potentially, depending on the building. So do you have to go up and be like, is this a standing building?
Like when is it the realtor thing? Okay, so I just gotta let you know. There was a murder in the building. Okay, I can handle that. And this is one of the ones you have to sit down to pee. I'm out.
Yeah, I can't. Who's going to live like that?
Is that why there was a murder? Yeah. Because I'm ready to kill you.
Right. I was going to say. So the guy was standing up to pee. All right. You know what's weird?
It's my God-given right to stand farther away from the toilet than I should naturally do.
I'm going to be honest with you. I would find a way to stand up to crap. Okay. I'd be like, you think that's bad. You just wait.
Someone was like, hey, the men's room sign fell down at work. I'm like, right. But if you go in and you notice that there's weird doorless, like non-crapping urinals or non-crapping toilets on the one wall across from the crapping toilets, I think you know which room you're in.
Yeah. I was going to say, do you think you figured it out?
I don't know if you know this. We have 3 more places to go to the bathroom than you do. Because we have the same amount of toilets and 3 urinals on this side. Sucks to be you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Feel free to try. I won't stop you.
By the way,
we will Ally McBeal up in here.
By the way, you can't stand while you do it. I'm just letting you know. So, no standing.
So wet.
So the last one.
My tushy's wet.
Building sandcastles is illegal in some parts of Spain. Fines may be imposed.
Like the part where there's no sand?
Yeah, that's what it is. If you dump a semi-truck of sand right here and build a castle, we're going to be pissed.
I got something going on here. I'm going to charge people to do it because you know what you don't have over here? You don't have sand. I'm bringing the market. Supply and demand, mofos. We got to get a law about this.
Yeah. You know what's weird is they're like, is that the guy from Alabama? Does he have it? Are his eyes covered?
Could you imagine though if it's just a different part of the beach and you're just like, now look where I am. No, you can't build that.
Yeah.
Not on this side.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Cross this line. You know, you do a line in the sand. Yeah, just a line in the sand. I don't know.
He's building sandcastle on the illegal side. I don't care. I don't like that kid.
Yeah. Hey, you know, we don't have favorites. You're my favorite. He's gone. We're okay. Yeah. It's all good. So, no, when I read some of those, the biggest one for me that I found funny, the peeing one. It's like, okay, well, you're right. A realtor shows it up and like, okay, good news, bad news.
Okay, so good news, bad news. There's a train right outside. Every apartment in this building has someone murdered in it.
Yeah,
and you can't stand to pee. I am out.
It's on a fault line downhill from the volcano.
Yeah.
But then they go, but you know you can stand up to pee here. You know what? Let's can we make an offer today? You know, can we make an offer today? By the way, I found that like in the middle of the night, I sit to pee. It's great. No thinking.
I don't understand.
No thinking, man. Middle of the night? Come on. Yeah. Light stays off. You don't have to worry about nothing. You're golden. You know, you're golden. Now, if I had a maid, I would do it however I wanted to. You know what I mean? Because then you wouldn't have to worry about nothing.
I mean, I'm kind of surprised that you can even tuck it in with your NASA large.
Yeah.
How did you get pee on the other opposite side of the wall? Why sit down at night?
How'd you get pee in the sink? I was sitting on the toilet.
Sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, just right across the way.
If they made the seat a little higher, I could tuck it in. NASA large, baby.
NASA large. Where can they find us, Dad?
You can find us at thatchecksout.net.
Just it up.
Definitely not in any of those buildings. Because we like to stand up to pee.
Did you get mad because you didn't have the music ready? That's what I just cut it up.
Yeah. Come on down to Audio High Podcast Studio. They'll get mad if you don't hit his cues, whatever you want to. That's Brian, the audio producer of this show. We did hear from Jerry. He is alive, everybody. He sends his love from the other side of the country. Everybody, your executive producers for this show, as always, Damon and Ted. That's us. We are the people that do this show every week. Hey, like this, subscribe. It'll come to your show. It'll come wherever you listen to podcasts automatically. Yeah. We will catch you next time.